1.1 Hardmode update finally got released for iOS Terraria. They had some new features that help with combat and also help spread your creativity around the internet. I'm going to first go over the quote-unquote aimbot, which I like calling it, which is pretty much an aimbot. Aimbot.exe. So what it does is auto mark. It puts a yellow arrow over the enemy's head, and you pretty much just aim at the enemy's location. So when you're using ranged weapons, it will be easier to hit them from farther away, stuff like that. There's only a problem with that, like if someone's marked, and as you see on top, I'm shooting up, even though I was trying to shoot the enemies that were at my feet. That's like the only issue with it I've seen so far. The feature they added was the Every Play, which allows you to record in-game and then upload your videos. A lot of people have already been using it and showing their creativity, as you see right here. I wanted to test it, so all you really need is one of these social media accounts, and it lets you record the game. I sped it up here because I recorded this for a while. The recording, you can replay it, trim it, then you can upload it, and other people will be able to publicly see the video, which is really nice. So, actual gameplay. If you've beaten this thing before, you usually get a pwn hammer that did nothing. Now your pwn hammer actually does something. Now you can actually go to demon altars and destroy them. Destroying the demon altars give you new ores in your world. New ores are cobalt, mithril, and adamantite. These ores are super good, ton better weapons, but the thing is, there are ton better enemies now. The update adds to a new biome, Hollow. The Hollow biome has like unicorns and pixies, and it actually like puts an X through your map, one with a stripe of like corruption and then the other with a stripe of Hollow. You want to spread Hollow as much as you can. The corruption is a pain in the ass. It is, trust me. New bosses, yes. New bosses like the Twins, the Destroyer, and Skeletron Prime. The Twins are just pretty much two Eyes of Cthulhu, but one has a flamethrower and one shoots lasers. Once they get to a certain HP amount, they become enraged like Eye of Cthulhu, but this time it's much worse and it's much more difficult fighting them, especially when there are two together and you're alone. Destroyer, it's pretty much just a big eater of worlds. It has a lot of HP. I think it was 80,000. Easy way to actually beat it is there's a item called the Harp, or Magic Harp. Once you craft it, it has these projectiles that go through multiple entities, and it's really good against the worm. If you don't have that, try collecting crystals in Underground Hollow, and then you could then craft like crystal bullets if you like using projectile weapons like that, or just find some other way or some other item that could just pass through him and do a ton of DPS. Last one, Skeletron Prime. Skeletron Prime is a bum. He has a cannon, he has a saw, he has a vice grip, but it's pretty much just a Skeletron. If you destroy the parts on him, he is pretty much useless. Be careful when he is spinning. When he is spinning, he does more damage and he has more defense. Do not fight him past sunrise. If you were ever fighting Skeletron and you were fighting him past sunrise, you saw that he goes into an enraged mode and kills everyone on the map. You have to beat him in the time span for the night. And he drops Souls of Fright. Destroyer drops Souls of Might, and the Eyes drop Souls of Sight. If you go into the sky, usually they're just annoying harpies, but now there's a new spawn. It's called the Wyvern. The Wyvern drops Souls of Flight, which you could then use to craft wings, and they're much more effective than rocket boots since you could actually fly. And then also, you don't take any fall damage, so it's like a combination of the Lucky Horseshoe and rocket boots, but better. Other than that, they just have added new armor and weapons to the game. You could probably find these out by your own. Hollowed armor, cobalt armor, adamantite, mithril. There's new spells like there's Crystal Storm and Cursed Flame. Getting these, it's not that complicated. Just it would take a lot of time actually explaining it. So I will try to leave that out. I might have a future video on it. I just did not have enough time to collect everything. So at the time, so oops. So new thing I would really want them to add in the future, a possible multiplayer. They had an app to do that before, but it was glitchy and you only shared like one map. So if they added like full out multiplayer support, so you could play with your friends, not just with like a friend in the house with you, but a friend across the seas, that'd be nice. But overall, it's a pretty nice update. I'm happy that 505 Games was actually able to release this to us, and we'll just have to wait until the next update. So this was Hacks. That was the iOS Terraria 1.1 hard mode update. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if it was very drawn out, but I tried to condense everything. Anyways, this was Hacks, and I'm out. Bye-bye.